Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Interleague baseball next. Julio Urias gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now in the box, Leury Garcia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one.
First pitch, 12:05.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Now the pitch. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 2-1 home. Now a soft liner to the right side. Foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he will fight the Cactus League sky as he puts this one away for out number one.
Batting second, the third baseman,
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Moncada, just 24 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 0-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Comes set, the 0-1. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those two out, runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, two quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big two-out knock.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Jimenez is off at first with 2 away. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the White Sox 1 and the Dodgers 0. Ronaldo Lopez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Digging in, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Right side taken in by Abreu. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. First pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2.
2-2.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Payoff pitch one more time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So here's Pete Alonso, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hard on the ground towards short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They still trail 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Yasmani Grandal.
And the pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, outside.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Pitch popped up. Alonso has a play. 1 down.
Batting 7. The right fielder, number 30. Nomar Mazara.
So coming to the plate, Nomar Mazara. First offering on its way. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Mazara doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1.
Counted 3-1.
1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. This is skied into short left center. Bregman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Stepping in, Danny Mendick. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So striding forward now, Cody Bellinger, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Ronaldo Lopez. 9-1-2 due up.
Ronaldo Lopez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Leury Garcia. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Garcia, a 5'8" switch hitter. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Alvarez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. First things first, here's a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Jose Abreu would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in, Julio Urias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now back. Catcher. Yasmani Grandal.
Ready for another chance. Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's off the plate.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
Now back. Right fielder. Nomar Mazara.
Dustin May, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 85, Dustin May.
Striding in, Nomar Mazara. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 out, nobody on. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. May, just 21 years of age. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one. And the count will be full. Count remains full. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box, Danny Mendick. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball match up front.
Grounded back up the middle. Albies scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 0-2.
Ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Mazar is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Smoke toward third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ronaldo Lopez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 28, Leori Garcia.
Digging in and looking for more, Leori Garcia. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. One out, nobody on. Cold strike, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. This one's down to third. Bregman has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Justin May.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 3, Chris Taylor.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Ball 2.
2-0.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this.
Austin Pruitt
will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 54, Austin Pruitt.
Standing in, Eloy Jimenez. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th.
Eloy Jimenez.
First offering on its way.
Ball at inside.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start it in and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Bounce towards the second baseman.
Albies brings it in.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. Lifetime against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pruitt benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding in once again, Nomar Mazara, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Lucas Giolito enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 27, Lucas Giolito.
Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another shot now. Ronald Acuna. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Jimenez. And it's gone. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 1 out, nobody on. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Pete Alonso waits on deck. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The next 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready once again. Pete Alonso. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center field. Garcia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. All tied at 1-1. Ross Stripling is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Mendick will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Misses. Ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Edwin Encarnacion will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Edwin Encarnacion.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Stripling, 30 years of age. He was a fifth-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
James McCann will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. From the stretch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Dane Dunning gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 78.
Luis Basabe is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field.
Matt Beatty is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Beatty is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
One gone now in the LA seventh, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Bases are empty, one man out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point in the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Ozzie Albies. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Matt Beatty will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 45.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dennis Santana will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kike Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Blake Rutherford is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The bat, number 7. Tim Anderson.
Zach McKinstry is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 70.
Luis Robert will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Now at shortstop, number 88, Luis Robert. This change for the Dodgers. Now playing third base, number 76.
Ball 1.
Blake Rutherford.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Up next for the White Sox.
And I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Chesler Cuthbert will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the White Sox, number 36, Chesler Cuthbert.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here it comes, 1-0. Ground ball, foul down the left side. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Micah Rodolfo will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Rodolfo.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Blake Rutherford is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing left field, number 36.
Dylan Cease is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 84, Dylan Cease. Now it's third base, number 76.
Yerman Mercedes is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Number 75, Yerman.
Laz Rivera is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Laz Rivera.
Adam Engel is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Cease, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A ball and a strike now. A 1-1. Lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Justin Yurchak will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 25, Justin Yurchak.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Rutherford shading to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Woodman.
Drew Avens will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
Drew Avens.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-0 to him now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Score remains tied 1-1.
Kenley Jansen enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
DJ Peters will also come in now as he takes over out in center. All set to start the 9th in this one. Up next for Chicago, Yasmani Grandal. It was a walk in his last trip.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're at incomplete.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Standing in now, Danny Mendick. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Now back, the pitcher, Dylan.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the White Sox, Dylan Cease. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Chase Fry comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 57, Chase Fry.
Zach Rex is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Popped up. Rutherford is there. Oh, he can't hold on to it. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Now the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Eric Peterson will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 10, Eric Peterson.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Fry, playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A windup and the 0-2. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Dodgers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Kenley Jansen earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.